Okay, welcome back. Now, autos, of course, were the real toast of town yesterday. The index itself was up about 3%. Large auto names, beaten down auto names, you name it, everything was flying. But let's just look at the data yesterday, the price action, but of course also the delivery stats, the volumes, and of course a bit about the news flow as well. What is positioning now looking like? Sud is here to help us with all this. Sud, over to you.
So as you said, yesterday we saw big gain in all the auto names. Even sectoral index was up 3%. Top 5 nifty gainers were from the auto pack. Name it, Bajaj Auto, Eicher, Hero, all these stocks were higher somewhere in the range of 3 to 5%. So we have tried to analyze the volume and delivery data that we got yesterday in the evening post market. So volumes for majority of the stocks were higher than the 30-day average. From two-wheelers to four-wheelers, all the stocks have seen huge volumes. But if you take a look at the delivery percentage, so it was highest for 3 stocks, and those were Maruti and M&M. Despite these two companies reporting auto segment sales, those sales were below estimate. So that means that investors obviously might be playing ahead of GST Council meet. And amongst two-wheelers, the highest delivery percentage was seen for Eicher. And Eicher has been gaining continuously because Eicher is going to be the biggest beneficiary if GST Council announces rate cut. So many people think that most of the vehicles Eicher has are above 350cc, but 86% of Eicher's vehicles do have the capacity of less than 350cc. So along with Hero MotoCorp, Eicher will be the biggest beneficiary if GST Council approves rate cut. Now coming to electric two-wheelers, both Ola and Ather Energy have been seeing healthy volumes, but problem is delivery percentage. Yesterday also, Ola's trading volumes was 4 times 30-day average. But if you take a look at the delivery percentage, it was just 14%. For Ather also, 9x 30-day average on volume front, but delivery percentage just 14%. Now, August sales, most of the companies have reported sales which were much better than estimates. Outperformers were two-wheelers, commercial vehicle, electric two-wheelers. Amongst underperformers was passenger vehicles. What are the tailwinds going forward? First, likely GST rate cuts tomorrow, and day after tomorrow GST Council meets and is going to likely approve the GOM proposals. Second, monsoon was very good, so we might continue seeing healthy improvement in demand, especially for tractor segment. Third, festive season likely is good for entry-level segments. So in two-wheeler, it might be good for Hero Moto. In four-wheeler, might be good for Maruti. And lastly, some of the companies will be looking at new launches out of the festive season.
Okay, that's very interesting, Sud, and thank you for putting those delivery stats up, specifically on Ather as well as on Ola. That's quite something. That's a huge surge in prices and 14% delivery on both stocks.
Well, this, and maybe Sud, if Sud is still there, Sud, the delivery numbers, right? You know, if you just look at the number of lakh shares or whatever, that will still be much larger as compared to... So when you look at percentage, and that's always the old thing, right? Percentage of what? So as you said, I think in the case of Ola, the volumes were 30 times or something you said?
For Ola, it was 4 times 30-day average volume.
4 times. So it is 14% of 4 times the 30-day average. So if you look at the number of shares, it'll be still significantly higher. And I think that's an important point to note as well.
But the fact is that there's also significant amount of pure trading that's going on these stocks.
What happens with these is, the two things, right? Anything which falls 80%, there is always, at some point in time, there is a big lift which happens. And these smaller price shares, when prices are going up, I mean, you know, you got a lot of trading activity, upselling, buying, that kind of activity as well. But the point is, I think you should look at the actual number of shares delivered compared to the average, and I think that'll be much higher.
Okay, all right. Well, whether it's a hope rally or hope trade or something more, we'll find out. But